Okay.
Let's come back here. Honorable Osula, he said something about the statement that Jega read in that meeting.
Yes.
At the bottom of it says, INEC would do much better if they had more time. That's what he said, Jega said. But compare that with statements credited to Jega before that meeting, where Jega said that INEC
was
is ready for these elections. How does that?
My heart bleeds when I heard from the special advisor or assistant to the president talking about things that actually really embarrassed this country internationally, as if the government had a hand completely on this, had it under control. It shows from everything that has taken place that it's either this government is incompetent or the leadership thereof of this government is extremely incompetent. The statement of Jega irrespective, we knew years back, I'm sure from the day the president was sworn in as a president, he knew he was seeking re-election. We knew there was an election coming. The president took the 7th schedule and took an oath of office in which he swore to govern, discharge his duty to the best of his ability, faithfully, in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the law, the fundamental objective and directive principle of state policy, being Chapter 2 of this Constitution, 1999 Constitution as amended. Expressly, right as you open that document, Section 1, subsection 2 of it tells you that no part of this country should be governed in a manner inconsistent with the provision of that Constitution. And then nobody, no group, should take control of any part of it. And if you go to Chapter 2 of the Constitution too, Section 14, subsection 2A, says the power comes from the people, through which the government gets its power to govern them in accordance with the Constitution. 2B tells us that the security and welfare of the Nigerian people is the primary purpose of governance. You don't compromise it. And C further tells us that if anyone wants to participate in government, it has to be according to the Constitution. It has to take this government until a week to the election to come in realization that they either don't know their job or have taken Nigerians for granted. It is embarrassing. The president, under normal circumstance, if it was when I was still in the House of Reps, whether I passed or not, I see the man as incompetent.
Honorable Osula,
You understand? I'm going to come to your question.
If I may come in here, Honorable Osula,
No,
you said, hold on.
You heard what he said.
I'm coming.
He sees the president as incompetent.
Dr. Okupe, hold on.
Hold on, please, sir.
What I'm trying to say is that you will please give me 3 minutes.
You will
to
respond.
to
You will respond.
please.
Hold on. Honorable
You
Osula,
see,
let me
when
ask
you
you a
take a
question.
note,
Can you
go
clarify this? Because when you say it took a week for the government to step in, a week to the elections, one would think that
a week. It was 9 days or 10 days.
Okay, hold on, sir. One would think that the independence of the Electoral Commission is sacrosanct.
Of course.
And therefore, the government needs to allow the institution of the Electoral Commission to run its course.
May God bless you.
And so invite it to a meeting to say, tell us what the situation is. So how does that paint the government as being
Hold on,
incompetent?
let me tell you that. You see, the intelligence, the president is briefed daily on the happenings across this nation. He said it. The military briefing, the police briefing, daily. So he knew this.
Jega is not a president.
Yeah,
If
but
he
Jega
knew-
is head of the
No, no,
electoral
no,
body,
I think-
and the
Let's
electoral
him
body
go.
is supposed to be
Let's him-
independent.
If I land,
Okay.
you see, the president should have been prepared or preparing the country.
To conduct the election by himself.
No, properly, properly by providing adequate security before now.
Excuse me?
So if in 4
Mr.
years,
Okupe, please.
if in 4
Please.
years the president could not do it, you laughed when you talked about people saying if he couldn't do it in 4 years, he can't do it in 6 years. One of the serious things we do is the conduct of elections. That's why we made them an independent body. It is the president that's supposed to facilitate the enabling environment so that it can be conducted properly, fairly.